Good evening. I'm Ben Margolis, Executive Director of SBIDC. Welcome to our first virtual Sunset Swing. Our hearts go out to all personally affected by the pandemic, and we stand with our neighbors and our partners to address systemic racism and to support communities of color. I'm standing below our second floor office in Sunset Park in the IBZ, and as I look around, I see signs of life, but I also know it doesn't really resemble a normal, controlled, chaotic day in the IBZ. As a team, we're continually amazed by our businesses, the many asked to remain open and to keep our city healthy, and those attempting to return. But we also know firsthand that the majority are still struggling to survive, and how deeply fearful they are, and especially their workforces, about the future. This pandemic has exposed the great need for our industrial businesses to make and move all that we'll rely on, to train and elevate a next diverse generation of manufacturing workers, and to play a big role in forging a more equitable and resilient New York. So please know your support of SBIDC directly supports those businesses. We know we've asked for your help in the most challenging of times, so we thank you deeply once again. On our event page, you can hear directly from our incredible honorees, all of which have gone and are still going above and beyond to supply and feed during the pandemic. And when I finally shut up, you'll hear directly from the SBIDC team. As you know, they've been amazing, adopting and learning and stretching themselves every day to provide assistance and help. We all look forward to returning to this office and to our workforce center, to being together. So until next year, when we can all hopefully sunset swing and celebrate our working waterfront together, please stay engaged, stay healthy, and stay in touch. Thank you.
Why do I want to work for SBIDC? First and foremost, it starts with community, a Brooklyn-based organization that's invested into the businesses and people within the community. And those sentiments don't just stop with the businesses and the people within the community, it's also shared with staff. When is the last time your supervisor asked, "How are you?" And that question in some sort of way wasn't specifically tied to work. So as cheesy as this answer may sound, when I think of SBIDC, I think of family.
My favorite thing about SBIDC is the people I work with, our team, our amazing network of partners, being able to serve businesses, seeing through their eyes, seeing through the eyes of business owners how a city works, is fed, clothed, energized, moved. And also the fact that I can pursue my own interest because SBIDC is also about advocacy, economic development advocacy, and building better communities.
It has been an awesome pleasure working at SBIDC, operating out of the Workforce One Center at the Brooklyn Army Terminal. What I can say is the most meaningful thing to me about working at this organization has been the leadership, from my director to the deputy director, all the way to our executive director. I believe that our leadership really speaks loudly, and we are a phenomenal team collectively.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Dolan, SBIDC's Business Development Consultant. I'm incredibly proud to work with this organization. The work that SBIDC does, helping to support manufacturing and industrial businesses, to preserve and to provide jobs for those in the community, and to protect the neighborhoods to carry on the tradition of manufacturing and industrial businesses in New York City. It's crucial work right now, and the team here is one of the most dedicated teams I've ever worked with. Everyone has really done so much to find innovative ways to work with businesses during this really troubling time. And your support is needed now more than ever. So thank you so much for supporting Sunset Swing.
I feel proud to have contributed in connecting qualified job seekers to employers and businesses on the path to become essential workers in New York City. A lot of job seekers have families and responsibilities that they have to look out for and survive for. I applaud all essential workers and businesses who have put their lives at risk. They are the true heroes of New York City during COVID-19.
Hi, I'm Jessie Solomon, the Deputy Director at Southwest Brooklyn Industrial Development Corporation. Even though we're a small team here at SBIDC, we take on big initiatives to help advance economic justice in Southwest Brooklyn. For example, this year we trained 3 of our staff in worker cooperative development to help industrial businesses convert to worker ownership models. I'm proud to work for an organization that thinks creatively about how to preserve the industrial waterfront as part of an equitable economic development strategy for our neighborhoods. Thank you so much for supporting Sunset Swing this year for our first ever virtual gala.